mean, median, mode, and range. This is a digital lesson, and the lesson starts with explaining why we use these tools to make sense of a set of data. So we could have numbers that represent the results of an experiment. It could be the results of a survey or any other data that we need to make sense of. So we're going to start with the mean. The mean is the average in a set of data. It's a somewhat of a middle number. So to do that, we're going to take all of our numbers in our data set. We're going to add them together. We get a sum of 35, and then we're going to divide by the number of numbers in the data set. So there's 5 numbers. If we take 35, divide by 5, we get a mean or average of 7. Students are going to be doing that on the next 2 problems. They have to take their data set, add all of the numbers together. They're going to type in the sum here. And then again here. They're going to divide by 6 because there are 6 numbers. And then we'll get our mean. They're going to type in here. On slide 5, we've got a couple different problems. Now, they may not have a whole number answer for their mean. It could end up being a fraction or a decimal. We move on to median. Median is the number in the middle when we put all the numbers in order from least to greatest. So here, if we put these numbers in order, we get a number in the middle of 8. So our median is 8. Students are going to be doing that on the next slide. Now, sometimes if we have an even number of digits, then there will be 2 numbers in the middle instead of 1. So to get the median, we have to take the average of those 2 numbers. So students are going to first put all the numbers in order from least to greatest. They're going to take their 2 middle numbers and take the average or the mean of those 2 numbers to get the median. The mode is the number we see the most often in a data set. So here you can see it's color-coded. There are 3 8s. There are 2 5s. So 8 would be our mode. We see 8 more than any other number. So slide 10, students are going to be typing in the mode in each data set. When they get to slide 11, now it explains to them that if 2 or more numbers repeat the same number of times, so here we have 3 4s and 3 1s. So there are 2 modes, so they have to put both numbers in here as their answer. Now it also explains to them if none of the numbers repeat, then there is no mode. Actually, I think that was on slide 9 where it explained that. And then we go on to range. So range is the difference between the lowest and the highest values in a data set. So if we look at these numbers, 5 is our lowest, 13 is our highest, and we just subtract 5 from 13, and we get a range of 8. So on the next slide, students are going to be finding the range. Take the highest numbers, subtract the smallest number. Now students are given a data set here. So here's a set of data, the number of sales each day. So our data set is in white. Students are going to find the mean, the mode, the median, and the range of that set of data. Slide 15 gives the students some tips for remembering mean, median, mode, and range. Mode and most are both 4-letter words that start with MO. So that kind of makes it easy to remember mode, most. Median is the number in the middle. So they both have 6 letters and they both start with an M. Median, middle. Mean means average. You're going to hear that term in science. And range is the span between the lowest and the highest values. So on slide 16, the very last slide here, students are going to be moving these terms into the correct place in the sentence frame. And that just reinforces for the students the meaning of each of these terms. So this is a digital lesson, mean, median, mode, and range.